everyone, Arlene here. Welcome back to my country craft corner in my car here. How y'all doing today? So good to see you guys, and thank y'all for coming back again to check in and see what I'm up to today, which isn't too much, to be honest with you. I am on my way over to a store we have in town here for plus size ladies called Avenue. And I thought I would like to look in there for just a couple of things. I don't know, I just want to look around. I have a coupon somewhere. I put it in here. Here it is. I have a coupon. 40% off. I know y'all can read it. So I thought I would maybe look for a couple tops and possibly some capris, but I don't want any that I'm going to grow out of the other direction. You know what I mean? I think I might like some flouncy ones with like an elastic waist that I can cinch up if I do lose more weight. I don't know how much more weight I've lost. I do feel like I've lost some, and we finally did order a new scales, a new set of scales, and they should be coming today. So I'm looking forward to getting on them because I feel like I've lost. I just don't know though. So they should be coming today, and Chris is power washing the patio and has been power washing the patio for several hours. So I thought I would just get out and about. I've done something to my left hand to get over here. And it is very sore. Probably a little bit of arthritis, but I don't think that's it. It's very sore, and I was trying to edit my home tour video this morning, and I didn't get very far because it sure was paining me today. Break a little bit. There's a position I get it in when I'm editing my videos, and I think I've been doing too much of that as of late. But anyway, I don't know. It is hurting. So I don't know whether I picked up something wrong and I'm just exasperating it by, or I'm just making it a little bit worse by all the computer work. I don't think it's carpal tunnel or anything like that. I'm 55 years old. I think I'd probably get it before now, although I don't know. I've been typing for many, many, many years, you know, so I just think I did something to it or hit it on something, and me trying to do my editing is just, it's not helping it. So I'm trying to give myself a little bit of break from computer work today. And so I'm going to run over here to the Avenue. It's a little ways away, so it takes me about 40 minutes to get over there. I just need to get out a little bit, you know. Sometimes those four walls of mine come in on me. And it looked like they had some cute tops. I'm not really one to wear something off the shoulder, but they have a top with little straps, and then it just goes off of the shoulder, and I thought, well, that's kind of cute for 4th of July. Kind of had like red, white, and blue, or red and white, or something like that. If it's horizontal stripes, I can't remember. If it's horizontal stripes, I will not be getting that. I went ahead yesterday and recorded my home tour because I was anxious to get it recorded, and my house was pretty clean because I'd cleaned over the weekend, so I was looking forward to going ahead and getting it done. So I started kind of a third of the way down my driveway and worked my way up the sidewalk and so on. So I will get it edited, and I'll get it up in the next couple of days. For sure. But it was raining. It was raining, drizzling and raining, and wasn't very pretty yesterday. It's still not very pretty yet today. It's trying. I think the sun is supposed to come out, and then it's supposed to get hot and humid this weekend. I think I saw 91 coming up on Saturday. Woohoo! Not 91 here in Virginia is not like 91 in for instance in New England. 91 here means it's going to feel like 191 because we're going to have humidity, and it's just always 100% humidity around here. Very rarely do we have a day when we have low humidity. When we do, man, we get out and enjoy it. So, and it's not like, you know, down in Florida, Chris always used to say, he used to live in Florida, and he used to say, at least in Florida, we'd get a thunderstorm, you know, every day, every afternoon to cool things off a little bit. But we're not guaranteed that around here. It's just stinking hot. Love Virginia, don't get me wrong. I love it, I love it, I love it. But I don't love the heat and humidity. There's always something to complain about in there. I guess so. I got, you know, in the fall, I complain because the leaves are dying. They're pretty colors, beautiful colors, but they're dying, and I know they're gonna fall off the trees. And in the wintertime, there's trees with no leaves. So I'm frustrated about that. Then in the spring, it's the allergies, and everything's coming to life again, and it's gorgeous, but we got allergies. And then in the summertime, it's the heat. It's always something to complain about. I need to stop that. That's terrible. I'm really not a complainer. I try not to be anyway. I try to keep a positive attitude. Always look at that glass half full and not half empty. I see so many people with bad attitudes and ugly personalities that I'm like, where are you from? You know, how were you raised? And just in some of these forums that I'm in, and I just see people who sit behind their computer screens and who think they can say whatever they want, and that whoever they're saying it to doesn't have feelings, and that they take pleasure. Oh, lady, they take pleasure in making somebody else feel bad. Who does that? Who does that? I sure don't. I never take pleasure in making somebody else feel bad. I will never understand that mentality. I will just never understand that. See, they sit behind their computer screens and they feel safe. They can just say whatever they want to whomever they want. And all I can think of is that they must be really, really miserable people themselves, and they just want to make anybody else who's around them and who they might interact with in any way feel just as miserable as they are. That's the reason I started my blog to begin with. I wanted just to be able to reach out to help people, you know, that, you know, I would always put my stuff out on Facebook, and people would say, oh, you need to do a tutorial, or you need to do this, or you need to do that. And then my sweet friend Liz suggested that I start a blog, because I guess I should just tell you that while I'm at it here. That was my thinking when I started my blog, was that, you know, how can I reach out and help? And then Liz said, she's the one that suggested a blog, because she's a food writer. Wonderful cook. But she has her own blog, and she suggested that I start a blog. And I was like, oh my land, who would want to listen to my craft and stuff? What in the world? You know. And she said, you'd be surprised. You might be surprised. And so I started it, and it picked up pace a little bit. And then I started adding my blogging, my vacation blogging, my travel blog. I really enjoy that. I really do enjoy doing that. If y'all get a chance, please, not just to the YouTube, my YouTube channel, but into my blog itself. And, you know, I did an Alaska, I've done one series on Alaska. I've done another series on Canada and New England, or on Hawaii next, and then Canada and New England. We always cruise with Princess, and all three are cruises. And Alaska is okay. That's a pretty good one, but I wasn't blogging when we did that trip, when we physically did that trip, but I was blogging during the Hawaii trip, or when we took the Hawaii trip, and I knew what to collect, and I knew the things I wanted to take video of and to, you know, collect while on board the ship, and I knew the questions I get asked all the time, so I tried to answer those questions and came home and wrote the blog and really tried to remember. And I was so touched. I remember at the Arizona Memorial there in Honolulu, and I tried to put that into words, and people tell me that I do a good job as far as putting my thoughts and feelings into words and making you feel like you're really talking to me when I'm typing. So, and when I'm writing. So that, what a compliment that is, you know. But I write like I talk because I don't know any different. You know, I don't know how to do anything different. So, hang on, let me get over here. So anyway, if you all get a chance, then do check out my blog, because I do enjoy doing that too. But anyway, that's how I started my blog, was through Liz's encouragement and through my daughter Kristen's encouragement. She really agreed with Liz, and she felt like I could be a good writer, and she's always telling me, Mom, just because you're 50 whatever doesn't mean that you don't have the capacity to learn. And you know what, that's true. I found that out. I had to teach myself. Chris doesn't have anything to do with my blog. I'm on WordPress, and he doesn't have anything to do with that. He doesn't, you know, I don't depend on him to fix anything or to do anything in that capacity, or on YouTube either for that matter. I do all of that myself, by myself. I taught myself how to do the blog, and how to make drop down menus, and how to do all that stuff. And you know, then went on YouTube. I learned how to do YouTube and learned how to make a watermark. If y'all notice in the little bottom right hand corner, I've been putting little watermarks there, and if you put your mouse on it, it'll pop up subscribe. I was so proud of myself that I was able to do that. I was like, oh, that is just the cutest little thing. So, you know, never think. I guess maybe that's, you know, my message for the day is be positive. Have confidence in yourself. Have self-confidence in yourself. I'm nobody special, and I have been able to have some little successes, you know, and they're little, you know, it's not anything major. I'm nobody wonderful, but I get a lot of satisfaction out of knowing that I helped a person, knowing that when you guys tell me I ordered a lantern, or I've made a centerpiece, or I've got it down, you know, I've got bow making down. I learned how to make a bow because of your tutorial, and I was like, that stuff, that makes me feel great, you guys, that I was able to help anybody, all of you guys. And you guys, your comments are always, I'm gonna cry. Always so sweet, always so positive, always so wonderful. And you know, you guys are the type of people that I love to have in my life. I cannot stand people who complain at every turn. Good Lord, give it a break, you know? Find the positive in whatever situation you're in. Find the positive if you can. And I know there are folks out there with health problems and family problems and who knows what other problems. I totally get that. I understand that type of thing, but there's no reason why you can't try to put a smile on your face every day. Try to make yourself feel good by, even if it's just doing your hair a different way, or putting a little makeup on, throwing a little different color lipstick on, you know, something just to, you know, get your nails done, go get a manicure if you can, and that kind of thing. Just do something, because if you feel good inside, then you're going to project goodness on the outside, you know. Anyway, I feel like I'm preaching, and I don't mean to be. I don't mean that at all. I want everybody to be happy and have fulfilled lives and have joy in their life, you know. That's a big deal. All right, you guys, I'm gonna head on in here and take a look and see what's what in Avenue. Might come out with absolutely nothing, but all right, I'll catch you in a little bit. Hi everyone, I'm back home and I'm standing here in my bathroom. And I'm gonna show you what I did purchase at Avenue today. I got some pretty good deals. I spent a total of $148, but wait till you see what I got for that. And I got clothes that will kind of shrink with me as I go. So everything was buy one, get one 50% off for all their pants and all their tops and all their jewelry, everything. And then I had a 40% off discount coupon for one item, regular priced item. And she gave me that, and I had to take $25 off of $100, and she gave me that. She gave me both coupons. So, and I also found some stuff on the clearance rack that was only, one was $9.96 and one was $6.96. So let's go through this and I'll show you what I got. I'm going to start with the clearance rack stuff first, and think I'm going to Alaska, and think that I said I wasn't going to buy anything with horizontal stripes. Well, look at the first thing coming out of the bag. I got me a horizontal striped, kind of nautical looking sweater. Isn't that pretty? So I bought a size 14-16. I tried everything on. Bought a 14-16. And the sleeves are kind of cuffed. They're kind of pretty. And it looks cute on, it really does. And if I lose some more weight, it will even look cuter. So I've got some hangers here. I'm gonna go ahead and hang this up. It was, let me see if I can figure out how much it was to begin with. $65 to begin with. And I paid $6 and, what did I say, 96 cents? No. I paid, yeah, $6.96 for this. You can't beat that. $6, $7, I'll take it. So that'll be cozy in Alaska. All right, and the other piece that I got off that was $9.96, originally $55, was this. Isn't it pretty? With black pants. I think this is going to be really pretty. And this is a size 14-16 too, and I tried it on. So, admittedly, some tops will be 18-20s and some will be 14-16s. Just depends. And in that place, I tend to run a little smaller than usual in the top department anyway. So, that's so pretty. $9 or $10 for that. I'll take it. So I bought those two, and I had those two in my hand. That's all I was going to buy. But then I saw these cute capris, really with elastic waist, and I did buy 18-20s with elastic waist on them, but they are just as cute as a button on. Stretchy, they won't ever wrinkle. So I really, really, really like these. So I got a pair in black and a pair in navy, black and navy. So, and they were $45, I believe. $50. So I got a pair for $50, and I believe that's what she took the 40% off of. Anyway, so I got a pair in black and a pair in navy. So they'll fit me for a while, I think. They have an elastic waist on them, and they are comfy cozy. So I will hang these up on some pants hangers here. All right, I've got two more tops. I did buy both tops in an 18-20 because of the girls, you know, and they're not going anywhere. So, but this is one that I could wear with the navy. Isn't that cute? It's got the the peekaboo sleeves. So I thought that was cute. So wear that, or I have that, and this is a pretty color, pretty color. And one more thing in clothing, I just got a top, black top, in an 1820 as well, and it's got the peekaboo sleeves too. I have a white pair of capris that I'm trying to get back into. I haven't fit back in them yet, but this top will be paired with those white capris, hopefully by the end of the summer, at the very least. But I thought this, it's kind of a knit, and it's got kind of the yoke is kind of see-through-y a little bit, and then it kind of goes to a solid. Anyway, I just thought that was just as cute as a button. There's the sleeve. So that is what I got as far as the clothing is concerned. Then, since they were having their jewelry, buy one, get one 50% off, I went ahead and purchased a statement necklace. And earrings to match. And I had this in mind when I purchased it. Wouldn't that be pretty? So, I was pretty successful, I would say, today. And like I said, I know I'm never going to be skinny. And even if I do get below these sizes this summer, it won't be till the end of the summer. And I need some clothes for the summertime. So just a couple of pairs of pants and some tops. So anyway, I was pretty happy with that. And so I need to go now, and I need to, can you see how I'm having a hot flash? Can you see my face? They're getting fewer and farther between, though, I will say. But anyway, I'm going to shut down for now, and I am going to go feed my dogs, and then I'm going to fix us dinner, I think. I'm not sure what we're having yet. That or we'll go out. Chris he's been working so hard, power washed the patio, and now he is putting a coating on it to seal it. Looks really pretty. So he says I'm getting it. And then the people next door are having an addition put on to their house. And there's all kinds of banging and booming and all kinds of stuff going on today. So, but anyway, that's it for today. Hi everyone, Arlene here. Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner for another little car chat here. This is the next morning after I just got finished showing you what spiffy items I got from Avenue. So I thought I would go ahead and do a little car chat to tack onto the back of that. I have really hurt my hand, you guys. I just got done editing my home tour, summer series home tour, and I did get that posted this morning. Of course, by the time you see that, it'll be yesterday that I posted that. By the time you see this, it'll be yesterday that I posted that. But I am going to go ahead and post these couple of car chats and the haul from Avenue, and then I need to take the weekend off. And I'll probably get that up what will be Friday morning, and then I am really not going to do too much more over the weekend. No crafting and no not a lot of typing, and it's actually the editing that is really bothering me. I remembered as I thought back that I had hit my hand on the edge of my counter, and it's making me be counterproductive. No pun intended, but dagnabbit, it really is, it's rather sore. So I need to take a little time to recover from this. I'm sure I've just pinched a nerve or something like that. Never had an issue ever. But how I edit my videos and the way I hold my hand, I think, is exasperating the issue. So, I need to take a little time off. But anyway, just wanted to explain that. Chris and I'm following Chris. He's in front of me here, and we are headed to get his car inspected. So then he's going to hop in here with me, and we're going to go do some errands and probably have a very light lunch. Oh, my scales came, and I've lost 20 pounds. I knew I'd lost a little bit more. It's only 2 more pounds, but 2 more is 2 more that I'm not hauling around every day. You know, my mom always used to tell me, I always say what my mama used to say. She was a wise woman, wasn't she? Anyway, she used to say, now, Orlin, just think, if you lose 10 pounds, think about how heavy a 10-pound bowling ball is. You lose 20 pounds. Think about how heavy carrying around 2 10-pound bowling balls is. So I always think back on that when I think only 20. When you have as much to lose as I do, it's, 20 is kind of the tip of the iceberg. And I understand that, and I know that. I know I'm no lightweight at all in any way, shape, or form. So, it's going to be a long, drawn out, I'm sure, haul here. And it's not something I'm going to talk about every time. I promise y'all that. I promise I'm not going to be like, oh, I've lost 20 1/4 pounds, or I've lost 20 and 1/16. No, we're not going to do that. I promise you. So, we don't have much planned this weekend, really. Chris is sealing. As I mentioned yesterday, he has sealed the patio. So it is, or he's in the process of it. He finished one side of it yesterday. He's working on the other side today. So I'm not going to be doing much decorating out there, so to speak. But once we get all the tables set up and everything, probably closer to Mother's Day, I will do a little tour of the patio and the outdoor spaces to see how Chris's flowers are doing and everything that he's planted and done. He's also got a little garden in the back. It got hit hard with a freeze, I believe he said, and but he's replanting some things, and I don't know what he's got growing back there, if anything, right now. But that tomato plant that's sitting on the patio, goodness gracious, it's going crazy. So hopefully we'll get some good tomatoes out of that. That's one of my very favorite summer foods is homegrown tomatoes. I eat so many, I get little ulcers in my mouth. That ever happened to y'all? It's all the acid in them. It gives you little ulcers. But I love them. It is supposed to be hotter than anything this weekend. It's supposed to be up in the 90s by Saturday. It's going to be up in the high 70s today. It's actually a very pretty day today. Very pretty. Low humidity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know I was complaining about the humidity yesterday. You can tell. As I looked back on that footage from yesterday, I was like, ugh, Of course, I was lamenting about, some strong feelings that I had about how negativity affects me. I do not like negativity. Cannot stand it. Was not brought up in a negative household, and I did not raise my children in a negative household, and I just don't ever understand it. Sorry, we're switching lanes back and forth here. And, but as I looked back on that footage, I was like, I wasn't a very happy camper. But back to normal today. I'm a happy camper today. So, it was foggy this morning when I first put up my blind in the bedroom to look out the window. First thing I saw was a deer. It must have heard me put up the blind because it took off. Either that or those people across the way, they're hitting a addition put on their house, and it was either somebody made a noise over there that spooked it, or it was me putting up the blind because it took off like crazy. I was like, whoa, brown flash going. So we have a big buck that comes around, a really big buck. that comes around, and he does that. He's pretty skittish. Some of the ladies, boy, they could care less. I could almost walk up and pet them. Of course, I wouldn't try that, but you almost could. They let you get pretty close, you know. And I told you the story about the fawn and how the mama deer put the fawn back behind our fence. So she must trust us. It might have been that big buck, because it was a big deer, whatever it was. It went flying, and it was a big whatever it was. I know it was a deer because it was moving fast, but I wouldn't doubt if it was that big buck we see. Sometimes he kind of hangs out on our end of the neighborhood. He was not happy with whether it was me or the people across the way making noise. He was none too thrilled. Well, I'm going to go ahead and close this video out now. We're almost to the place where Chris is going to drop off his car. So let me just say, I hope every one of you guys has a great weekend, and that you do anything and everything that your heart desires, and that you are surrounded by your family and friends and those that you love and who love you. And I hopefully will do the same. I'll rest my hand. So I will just say, until next time, you guys take good care. Bye-bye.